Alright, so Rav and Buddha, let's see if we've got... Sorry about that. That part. Boom.
Alright,
Okay, so more or less accurate. They start... I got the... Oops. Damn it. Curses! Button check anyway.
Yeah. So,
I can't remember when these two played. Was it actually here? Or was it somewhere else that Rav beat Buddha? Chat, give us the information. Give us the lowdown. I don't remember. It was super recent though. It was in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was probably here.
Or no, it was in No Man's Land.
Or No Man's Land or No Man's Field.
I know it happened in No Man's Land. I do know that happened in No Man's Land.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yes.
It was an incredible set, and it was on stream. It was like mad.
Dude, shouts to Shouts to No Man's Land for uploading all the secondary stream VODs except for my one match on stream. And it was like a comeback against Set Next. I was like 100%, he was like 80% first stock, and I came back game 3, and I popped off super hard, and it was just like not there. Top 10 anime betrayals. Daddy Puyon Y.
Daddy Puyon.
Okay.
Daddy Elo. I don't know. Are they gonna start Smash Bros? Okay. I wouldn't think that. I don't think triplats are gonna. Well, shucks. How does that go? Like,
I know Buddha likes triplats, but Rav took me to FD a bunch, so I'm not sure if he did that because he likes not having the plats or because.
I think it might have been matchup dependent because I don't think sorties like Marth and ZSS, or sorry, Marth and Lucina really capitalize off of FD as well as some other characters do, right? That's at least my thought process, and I could assume that Rav is under that same.
Well, I remember at GFC, I noticed that Cosmos kept picking FD when a lot of Corns choose to pick Battlefield for like the reasons of having swords. And he told, so I asked him why I like to pick FD, and he said basically like, yeah, I get comboed really well, but I also combo really well, so I'm just confident in my ability to combo them better.
Yeah, I mean, flip side of that, you could also say the same thing, you know, if you're talking about Battlefield too, because like that's pretty good for ZSS combos, you know?
Yeah, or juggling.
Well, yeah, juggles in general, but like ladder combo predominantly is what you should be able to see from ZSS in general. Ooh,
that was really close.
Dude, Buddha.
If Buddha had waited a bit for that bear, that might have been a kill.
I think what he really hit turnaround out smash would have been the ideal option. Rav is really good about that.
That's our response.
Oh, whoa!
Alright, so there's that
back air.
Yeah. Buddha is putting on a good show with these combos. Buddha has always had some pretty stylish Fox combos, and he has like these brilliant tech skill moments, but then he'll just kind of do
do something that's a little ill-advised, right?
Yeah. There's a reason that dumbass Buddha is a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. I'm wondering, I don't think there's enough hit stun on a heavy at that low percent,
what
right?
Buddha reminds me of is Mr. R. He'll do this like slow, steady pace, like
he'll have such a strong lead,
and then he'll just mess up once and just get punished to the moon with it.
Like dying from 0 against Rosalina. What was it, Lilat, I think?
Yeah.
Like up tilt up air.
Or like that match against 0. I can't remember where it was, but there's.
Ooh. Oh my god.
That was some really good SDI by Buddha. Oh, that'll do it.
That's the one thing I feel like Rav gets a lot out of grab, as most ZSSs do, but dealing with the opponents just coming from it. When you have to mitigate what your percents are, and are you certain you're going to get that grab?
The problem with ZSS is her grab combos are really good, but her grab is kind of bad.
Atrocious. That's like the flip side of that coin is honestly like implementing Paralyzer. I know it can be fairly scary against a character who has a reflect, but that's something that it's not going to be something Buddha's going to think about.
Yeah.
It's not something that a lot of Foxes think about as it's intended, you know, especially in this game where it's not a frame 1 active move. So
Rav took him to Battlefield. I'm sure there's no complaints here from Buddha. I remember at one of the first Arcadians, the one where Buddha and Noosh played.
Ooh, yeah.
They played all 10 games on Battlefield.
Yeah, I think Rav's just getting super. Fox gets such easy and long combos off of just one in, and I think that
was some good waiting by Rav. But yeah, it's hard enough to get out of those up air strings from Fox when you don't have those platforms.
Oh Ooh, nice. Good stuff there by Buddha. Getting that percentage build
Fast
up.
fell at the right time to get the drop down, I guess.
He's missing the double lasers though. That's good. Like, I will say Rav's been really good about mixing up his get up option.
Buddha's coverage has been so clean this game.
Ooh, I like that.
Like,
Just,
not
such-
only has Buddha had some solid conversions, but his like coverage of all of Rav's options, Rav is having trouble finding options that Buddha hasn't already covered.
Ooh, I like that. He just did a high side B just to avoid any of the juggle situations. I mean, you kind of have to commit to that if you think your opponent's going to roll, and Rav does have a tendency to roll away, and so that's a good thought process on that part of.
And Fox's up smash is fairly safe too.
True. Again, this is where you don't want to have the grabs. Oh, Rav didn't win that one. I put that wrong.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Ooh, and there
Fix.
is.
Oh, he gets
that
out.
Paralyzer into straight up B
And up tilt's
Ooh, that
gonna-
up tilt
oh.
won't quite kill.
So stale.
I thought so. This is where I'd like to see down smash. Oh, that's a stock, I think.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
it does.
yes.
I was like, come on, 140% rage. That up smash has not been used yet.
I mean, ZSS's up
Battlefield.
smash isn't the best, but yeah.
I mean, they hit him with the tickler though.
I'm surprised Buddha isn't doing more up tilts at these ledges, because Rav has been doing quite a bit of neutral get-ups.
He's been missing. I will say Buddha has been missing the timing on it.
Ooh, that was. He's reading that Rav is doing a bunch of short hops in neutral, so he tried to capitalize.
Ooh, that
on the
was
up smash,
really good.
but he
ZSS rage.
misspaced it.
Ah! ZSS rage. Let's see what.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful that Buddha doesn't hit him with just one of these options.
That was an up smash.
Yeah.
But this is also an up tilt kill. I think Fox is up tilt kill at this percent.
Oh. No, looks like he made it a bit too stale.
Ooh.
This is.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
And Buddha needs to finish.
Yeah,
his
Buddha
stock.
needs to take the stock before like rage really becomes a thing.
Oh,
There's
and
his
there's
up
the
tilt.
up tilt. That'll kill.
I was gonna kill like 20% ago.
Oh man, that was a nice RAR by Rav. I know it's something I see Nairo do a lot, is just those really quick RAR bears, and it looks really cool. Alright, so Buddha had a really strong start, but he just took too long to finish that stock, so it gave Rav plenty of time to get a lead.
Right.
They've probably done about the same amount of percent to each other.
You're
but,
right. Were you watching
Actually,
this so far, Shiny?
I think Buddha might have actually done a bit more.
Buddha has definitely done more percent. Because Buddha died at 90 something, and Rav died near 180 the first time. So
Yeah.
yes, I would easily say that there has been more damage dealt on the behalf of Buddha.
But that's Smash for you. That's Smash for
Yeah,
you.
you're so funny. Is this Tekken 2? Oh god, that was a great jump away. If he was forced to land, then Buddha was definitely gonna get that up smash. We're at right now. Oh my god. Oh, it does not what's the word I'm looking for? It does not stack. Right now it is. I think this is 2 up airs away from Buddha if he can get the juggle, but definite danger zone because he's super light.
That won't quite do it. Oh, that was too low.
Too low. Did he jump out of that previously? Like out
yeah,
of hit
he
stun?
jumped and then he interrupted his jump with the side B. So that was one of my aforementioned dumbass Buddha moments.
Yeah, just sometimes, man, I think Buddha cracks really hard under pressure.
He seems very brittle.
Did you watch the crew battle at Oklahoma Summit?
I did not.
I survived up to like 200,
I
like
watched some of it.
50%.
I was running college con at that time though.
I gotcha.
So making that money for playing Doc was great.
Oh, right. That's right, you were. I remember hearing about that. That's funny.
Alright, so it took him to FD. And so I think Buddha is hoping to get some of these up air conversions, or not conversions, but like juggles.
I think the flip side of that coin too is Buddha's able to get a lot more of these like nair, down air, forward tilt tech chases. And I think, without the platforms, it doesn't give a lot of retreating
that was a nice
space.
read from Rav.
It doesn't give a lot of retreating space for Rav to do, and Fox does theoretically have superior movement, I would say, as far as like dash speed and other things like that. Good
Ooh.
stall, but what
He stalled into it.
unfortunately, I mean, he was going to fall into it anyway, so I think...
Watching his neutral is actually really cool, though, because they're both just trying to move around, bait out an option.
Ooh, back air?
That
No?
won't quite do it.
Come on, Rav.
Oh, that's...
Oh, good
That
drift
was
by
really
Buddha.
good by Buddha. Rav must have expected him to go to the ledge, so Buddha went straight over him, because like, if I go to the ledge, I'm dead, but if I go over him, I have a chance.
Yeah, and Rav unfortunately dropped it, but not dropping it right there. Sealing that stock with that back air. And, oh my god,
That
Buddha.
was... I like the thought by Buddha, but once he stood around for long enough, it was clear. Just,
That should have paralyzer. But man, Buddha's almost gonna clean this up. I really feel like it's in him. He has his clutch moments too, but
He's throwing out those up smashes, though, which is not good. Oh, that was an up tilt
I was
Buddha.
gonna say that was gonna be an up tilt. I don't think he feels safe on his out of shield options right now.
I feel like Buddha is just kind of cracking under the pressure, both both
Mentally,
in-game and mentally,
yeah.
because Rav is putting on a lot of pressure, and you can really see it wearing on Buddha.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
that'll do
it.
it.
The 1, 2, 3.
He's at
He's
the,
at Super Saiyan
the
percent.
sacred percent. Oh, that
God.
won't quite do it by Rav.
Alright, I
That
think
was-
Buddha really needs a fair footstool at this point to really help him out and possibly.
Problem is, Rav has been doing a really good job at avoiding those, because he's been like recovering from far away with his Z, or his Zair.
Yeah.
Tether, I guess.
But you know, that's one thing that I'd like to see Buddha call out too, is like if he can judge where he's going to be using the side B, then that's really going to give him a really free. Oh, that's that it? Oh
that's
my
it.
god.
And Buddha loses to Rav. Alright, so up next. Oh, what?